Hello everyone. So today we are going to learn about different types of support and support reaction. So support is a member which is going to resist the movement due to the external forces in the structure. When the support restrains the movements due to the external forces, reaction forces would be produced at the support. So this force is called as support reaction. Basically, we have three types of support reactions. One is vertical support reaction, horizontal support reaction, and a moment. Now, we are going to consider different type of supports in beam. So, let us see what is a beam. So, beam is a horizontal structural member which is having longer length compared to the width and depth, carrying transverse loads. That means compared to the cross section of the beam, the length will be longer. So in the figure you can see we have shown a beam. So their length is more compared to width and depth of the beam. So these are all the different types of supports in the beam which you are going to use. First one is simple support. Second one is roller support. Third one is hinge support. Fourth one is fixed support. So let us go one by one. So first one is simple support. So this is a support where beam rests freely on a support. The beam is free to move horizontally and also can rotate about the support. In such a support, one reaction is produced perpendicular to the plane of the support. In the figure you can see we have shown one support reaction, that is R, which is perpendicular to the support. Now in the two figures you can see like the beam is actually resting on the columns. It is resting. It is not like we have done something. It is like resting simply. And even in the second figure also you can see it is resting simply. If you want to take one more example, uh, if a chair is kept on a floor simply without fixing anything, so that is also one type of simple support. So basically here what happens is, here you can move horizontally, you can even rotate that one, but it is going to give the support in perpendicular direction. That means if you want to sit on a chair, you can sit, it is going to support. If you want to move horizontally, you can move the chair, you can rotate the chair also. So that means it is going to uh, give the support only in the perpendicular direction. Second support is roller support. So roller support is a support in which beam rests on a frictionless rollers. Here beam is free to move horizontally and as well as rotate about the support. In this case, only one reaction which is perpendicular to the plane of the rollers is developed. That means it is going to support, or else it is going to restrain only in one direction which is perpendicular to the plane of the support. So this kind of supports are commonly used in long bridges where uh, there might be some expand or contract due to the temperature effects. So to contract that one, they are going to use the roller support because it can move in horizontal direction. So that is the reason they are going to use the roller support. If you want to take one more example, uh, you can just use your computer table or its normal table where rollers will be there, or is even your trolley bags where it is provided with a small rollers. No? So basically what you can do is you can move in horizontal direction and you can even rotate that one, but it is going to restrain a perpendicular direction. That's why we have shown support reaction which is perpendicular to the roller. Third one is hinge or pin support. So in this type of support, it is actually capable of resisting forces acting in any direction of the plane. This support doesn't provide any resistance to the rotation. In this case, we will be getting two support reaction, which is one is horizontal support reaction, which is shown by RH, and vertical support reaction, which is shown by RY. So for example, you might have seen the door, no, like normal door which you are going to use it in your houses or buildings, the rotating one. So that is the best example for hinge support. So here what happens is, if you are applying any forces in horizontal direction or vertical direction, it is going to resist. But if you apply your moment, it is not going to take that. That means it is going to allow the moment. So you have some more example here, you can see in the figure. So that is also one of the hinge support where rotation is possible. And even in the second figure also, these are all the practical examples. You can just consider a scissor also, where you are going to use a pin support. So that support, it is actually whatever the position of the scissors is there, whatever the position of the hands is there, it is going to use for to keep in the same position. That means it can rotate, but the position of the scissor should not change. So last support is fixed support. So as you can see in the figure, this support prevents the beam moving in any direction and prevents rotation of the beam also. That's why we will be getting three support reactions. One is horizontal support reaction, that is RH. One more is vertical support reaction, that is RY. And moment at the end, that is denoted by M. So in this type of support regularly we will be using. Even in the buildings and all we are going to use, and you can see in the figure also, column, beam and all is going to be connected with the fixed support. So this is the fixed support. So let us see like how many support reactions we are getting. So for roller support, we have shown in the figure only one support reaction is going to get. That means whatever directions, like in how many direction it is going to restrict the movement, so that will be your support reactions, no? So in roller you will be having one support reactions. In pinned or hinge support, you will be having two support reactions, and in the fixed support, you will be having three support reactions, and in simple support or a frictional surface, you will be having only one support reaction, which is perpendicular to the surface. Yeah. Now let us see different types of beams based on support condition which we are going to provide. So first one is simply supported beam. So in this type of support, in this type of beam, we are going to support the beam with only simple supports at both the ends. You can see in the figure, actually we have provided the simple supports on both the ends, like for A also and B also. And since it is a simple support, it will be having support reaction only like in the perpendicular direction, that is RA and RB. Second one is one end hinged and other on rollers. So as the name suggests, one end of the beam is hinged and other end is on the rollers as shown in the figure. At the hinged end, you can see there are two support reactions, that is one will be a horizontal support reaction and one more will be vertical support reaction. And at the roller end, you will be having only one support reaction. Third one is hinge beam. In this type of beam, both the ends of the beam will be hinged and there are two support reaction component at each end. So that is one will be a horizontal support reaction and one will be vertical support reaction. So next one is overhanging beam. In this type of beam, projection will be there, like projection beyond the support if it is there. This kind of beam is called as what? Overhanging beam. So in the first figure you can see there are actually two overhang positions are there. That means even in the A point there is a overhang position, and in the B also there is a overhang position. So this type of beam is called as double overhang. And if you see in the second figure, that is like down you have, no, so this one, so in this only one portion which is outside the support it is there. So this one is called a single overhang. And uh, since we are supporting with a simple support, it will be having only one support reaction at each end. Cantilever beam. So in this type of beam, one end will be fixed and one end will be free. In this, there are three reaction components at the fixed end and no reaction component at the free end. So since it is fixed at one end, so you will be getting three support reactions, that is horizontal support reaction RH, vertical support reaction RY, and a moment M. You can see in the figure, so that will be your cantilever beam. Proper cantilever. So this type of beam this is also one of the cantilever beam only, but if you are providing the support at the other end as rollers or hinge, so this type of beam is called as proper cantilever. So at one end, at the fixed end, you will be having three support reactions as shown on the figure, and at the roller support you will be getting one support reaction. Next is continuous beam. A beam which is having three or more supports is called as continuous beam. You may have three also, you may have four also. So all those things will come under continuous beam. If you are normally we are going to provide with the simple support only for this. If you are providing any other support, you have to see the support. Based on that, you are going to write the support reaction.